Good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And you know what? It's time to add a little bit of meat to those bones about South African Airways technical. And yes, I do have an insider. Yes, I do have an insider. That's where I'm getting my information. So I'm not an expert in aviation by no means at all. But this insider has proven right on the money. So I'm very happy to tell you what he said. Okay. He says, the problem we have here is that Adam Voss was prepared to change the Newcrest mining aviation standard against the advice of their contracted specialist aviation advisor, and by so doing set in motion the chain of events that led to this dreadful accident. He has to take full responsibility for this. Now, I'm actually going to attach our link below where you can actually read more about the background to what we're talking about here. Now he is the CEO or accountable of South African Technical Services and is applying the same devious tactics by condoning the sign-off of aircraft maintenance and parts, knowing full well that they are not qualified to do so. Same black economic empowerment debacle, where all the qualified engineers were replaced by incompetent, untrained engineers. Aviation and corporate legislation dictates that the accountable manager takes full responsibility for everything under his or her control. That's one issue. But what will happen is that these same engineers will also, more than likely, be involved in the bogus parts scam, and will be knowingly signing off on bogus and untraceable parts. And this brings me to the most critical aspect of the pending failure of the airline, as there is a real potential for an accident of horrendous proportions. It really needs to deal with it with extreme urgency. Now, the guy who's sending me this information is not some little Mickey Mouse guy. He's been in the aviation industry, involved in checking how maintenance works for decades, so he knows exactly what he's talking about. Okay, he goes on to say, the Mango airline incident, which I will link below, identifies the tip of the iceberg when it comes to using non-authenticated parts, or parts which are sus. The incident relates to bogus parts provided, fitted and signed off by South African Airways Technical Services. But as this has obviously been going on for a long period of time, it is logical to assume that all or most aircraft managed under the Approved Maintenance Organization, or AMO, have the potential for some or multiple bogus parts to have been fitted. We conduct multiple audits globally, and the practice is not uncommon. And it is common knowledge that it has led to fatal accidents in the past. And I will put a couple of examples or links to those fatal accidents down below this video. He goes on to say, Scott, I believe this Adam Voss exposure is escalating thanks to you. I'm still looking at my liability issues through legal channels, but ideally, if this could end up under legal review in South Africa, it would be of value, as I could be subpoenaed, and this would immediately provide the legal cover I need. The next phase would be the exposure of the Manus Island accident, as this was also under Adam Voss's watch. Go for it, if you like, now keeping my name out of it. What they don't mention here is that the aircraft and body were not recovered by Newcrest. These facts can all be substantiated, and again, I'll put the links down below. And he concludes by saying that this process of escalation is ideal because eventually there will be nowhere to hide. All right, South African Airways, the ball's in your court. If there's a horrendous accident with one of your main 747s or something like that, you know, crashing in the sea, and you just look the other way, with regards to the information I'm providing you regarding your CEO of South African Airways Technical Services, let it be on your head, because the information is out there, and the information I know has been available to South African Airways. So there's no place to hide. And if I was one of the other international airlines that was using South African Airways Technical Services for maintenance, I would be having a huge rethink about that right now. Alright guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video, please share this video, and above all, stay safe. Which means don't fly on any plane that is maintained by South African Airways Technical Services. And that doesn't just mean South African Airways, Mango or Comair. Find out who maintains their planes at Johannesburg or Oliver Tambo Airport. Cheers guys.